Okay, we are live on my YouTube. This is RC77 Oracle Rachel introducing Venus Marie, the Swampy Witch, who's also on her TikTok, Venus Marie, the Swampy Witch. So, welcome to March 2026 Spiritual Chat, all things mystic, my third time doing the monthly chat. This is her first time ever going live on TikTok and joining in.
Well, I did it once before years ago, but you guys, I need to come out of that comfort zone and do it more often.
Yeah. So part of the chat is we're going to talk all stuff spiritual. We are not here to judge. If you do have any psychic questions,
mediumship,
how to develop, how to accept your gift, enhance intuition, how to find teachers, etc. This is the place you want to be. We actually already have 3 questions.
All right.
I'm
trying to.
From
hold please.
From people that have sent them into me. So, should we go with first question?
Okay.
So I was on a job site.
Okay.
And this older gentleman was like, my life is crap. It's all because I got cursed. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? He's like, this woman cursed me because I wouldn't give her money. And then I ended up giving her money years back. And he's like, and I'm still cursed. Like everything goes wrong. My car breaks down. Life is crap. I lose jobs. I can't sleep. I got something in my house. Blah, 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 blah. So the question to you, because I told him first, yes, curses can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, people send it to other people. Why? Don't even ask. But it's okay. It's their prerogative. But you don't have to dwell on it, and you don't have to. So I gave him some cleansing tools, and I also told him he needs to go in and take the power back in his house and in his life. So all things curses. I don't know anything about casting them. I'm not into that crap. If you have any knowledge or anything or how to break them, this is your turn.
Let's talk curses. Believe it or not, majority of the time we curse ourselves. It's not the person doing it, it's us. But yes, somebody can curse you, wishing bad intent, bad will, anything. But it's your mind. If somebody's like, oh my God, I'm going to curse you, then your mind is going to run rampant like, oh my God, they just cursed me and stuff. Now, does curses happen? Yes. Cleansing yourself, protecting, calling in your team, asking for protection, and not playing into it. The more you play into it, the worse it gets. I have boundaries up and stuff so that I want to cuss, but I'm trying not to cuss. So stuff can't come in, because that happens every day.
Yeah, it does. You can't prevent it.
Yeah. So it's just like, don't play into the curse. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. And a side note, call Andy at the Conjuring Tree in West Jordan, Utah. He has a cool egg cleanse that helps with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have it written down somewhere. I just don't know where my notebook is, but he is a great one to talk to too about how to release it, because some people literally have to go through a ritual to release it. And I get it. We get in our heads. I felt like I've been cursed, times. Like I've never owned a home this whole life. So I'm like, okay, what did I do in a past life?
That not own a home?
What cursed me, or did I curse myself? Did I do some bad mojo? And that's where if we're doing our work and healing, doing our stuff. Well, you guys are fast. Okay, hold on. Hold on. You guys are really fast.
Look at all the people joining.
Well, thank you guys. Sorry, if you have a question, let me know. I wish you would honk, like honk, honk.
Give her some hearts, you guys.
Does that kind of answer the question?
Yes, but have you ever been cursed? Like, has someone come out and
Yeah.
said they cursed you?
Yeah.
And how did you clear it? If you're willing to share.
Cuss words.
Okay.
No. So what I did is I lit a candle with that person's name, my name. I did a cord cutting.
Oh,
And
okay.
like I had cords and stuff, and I set my intention that all our energy was being cut, and so the curse was being cut and no more.
Cool. Okay. I like
Any
that.
other questions?
Before we move on to the next.
Yeah, we're gonna go on to the next. Here we go.
So one of the questions I got asked is, why do I feel like I need to have validation of my gifts from others?
I think it's because the way we were all raised that way. Think about it. We've always been conditioned to be like, good job, here's a gold star. Good job, here's a green star. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
think even with our gifts, even with me, I honor my gifts so much. I want validation to make sure my ego never gets in the way. So for me, looking for validation from others is like keeping me in check
Okay.
so that my ego doesn't take over because I honor it. I think it's an amazing gift and I totally honor it. I don't ever want to take advantage of my gift or others. So that's probably why I seek validation from others
Okay.
because my human side is kind of like, really? Really? And getting validation from a friend or others is like, hey, you're
It's
okay.
confirmation.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you? I'm going to throw her under the tool.
Thank you.
Because I love her.
Yeah, okay, my gifts have been dormant, but as they started to come up from the ground in 2020, I it's more of a self-confidence issue. Like
Mhm.
I was like second guessing myself when I was like, because I feel like anything you do gift wise, you have to be 100% secure with yourself
Yeah.
and know what's being delivered to you, whether you're getting messages from the dead that this is correct information.
Right.
If that other person that you're delivering that message to, because all we are is messengers, you guys, especially when it comes to mediumship.
Yeah.
Um,
We're just holding that space to
Yes.
get the message in.
it's if that other person doesn't comprehend it, that's not our problem. And we need to let it go. But you have to be secure enough in yourself to be like, I'm not going to second guess myself because they're like,
Yeah.
huh? No, I don't get, no, there's not that many children, or it's, no, that never happened, or that item doesn't exist.
Right.
It's not our problem. I've actually gone with Esther because she showed up in my dreams and she's like, come get a reading from me. So I went into the Psychic Saturday at the Conjuring Tree and I sat in front of her and I was like, okay, you were in my dreams. You told me to come get a reading from you. Let's do it. And she's like, poor little Esther. She's like, I feel like you already know all this stuff. What it's saying. I was like, maybe I need a reminder.
Right.
But then there was one she brought up. She's like, there's someone. She's like, she's like, you need to. She's like, I feel like you need to dig deeper into your ancestral line because you have other ancestors that are like, hey, it's our turn to come forward.
Right.
We want to start working with her, etc. And she's like, and this person had a heart thing. And at that time, all I could think about was my stepbrother, Brad. I was like, he's the only one that had a heart issue. And I was like, but I have a knowing that that doesn't feel right. Like something's off. And then a few days later, I had that, I was like,
Right.
nope, it was my uncle who had a heart attack and a heart transplant. I was like, I know he's one of my angels, my guardian angels, and I know he wants to work. And I told Esther, I was like, I figured out who it was. But that's a prime example.
Oh yeah, definitely. Another real quick thing, Esther at the Conjuring Tree. You guys, if you want to help strengthen your gifts too, take her light mediumship classes. I still do that. I still am learning and wanting to grow, because all of us will channel messages differently. She's physical, so she feels physical. I'm very strong with my clairaudience, so I hear, and be an empath, I feel. And if the spirit's strong enough, I can see the spirit, but it depends on the situation. So never be afraid to learn and grow from others too. And that's probably where we seek our validation.
Yes, and it's important to always you have to utilize it.
Mhm.
And I've taken classes where I was like, "Oh, nope, that's not working for me." It doesn't mean it's wrong by any means whatsoever. It just means I'm above that level at this time
Mhm.
and I need something different. But there's a great community out there. If you haven't found it, ask your guides to start providing them and they'll come.
Oh, definitely.
But
Definitely.
you continuously learn from other people at all times.
And I love, especially at Psychic Fair when I'm there, I love seeing how a customer will go to me, to another, getting the same messages, but delivered differently.
Yes.
You know, and it's so, I mean, and I tell them, go and try everybody out, because people are going to connect differently.
Yeah.
And you're going to get the same message, but it's going to be presented differently with different information that you need.
Exactly.
Okay. Guys are really fast. I got to see real quick.
Any questions so far from that? I don't see any questions.
Nothing yet. But thank you guys for being here.
Yes, absolutely. So the next question, and I know I had to deal with this like 3 years ago, is mediumship. When to and when to not give the message.
Okay, so I'll give an example. I
Okay.
was at a psychic fair, and the mom sat down with the aunts and asked if they could call a spirit for her. And of course, you know, and I asked them if they were ready for the message. Consent is huge. Always asking, even if they sit down at your chair. The spirit came forward and whispered in my ear, because the way she asked the question, he goes, she doesn't know. And I'm thinking, okay, what does she not know? And all she asked me was accident or on purpose. And he kept reiterating in my ear, don't tell her. So I'm like, and I don't have a poker face, peeps. Like, I was just kind of like, how? And then he finally told me he had committed suicide, but didn't want his mom to know. So he didn't want any confirmation being told to her. So I had to steer the reading. Like, he says, just tell her I love her. And I'm in no, and I'm like, okay, so I started there. He's not in pain. He is healing. And then told his mom that he loved her, like gave her things she needed without giving too much information. Yeah. So
Like it was protecting his,
yeah.
because I feel like spirits, they don't want everything out there.
No. And so I listen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I let him kind of lead it. And hi, Tabitha. Oh my God. I miss you so much. Oh my God. My astrologist that moved from here to Florida. Oh my gosh.
She was just talking about you earlier when we were setting up.
She saw me enough I can get into trouble. She's the one that's encouraged me. Her and her husband encouraged me for years to go live on TikTok. And
here she is.
As a long time watcher. Oh, hon, thank you. Yeah, and like they've encouraged me. They found out I could go live on TikTok I've been able to go live for years, you guys. And
she's gonna start doing this.
I'm doing it because Rachel's pushing me out of my comfort zone.
Thanks. Throw me under the bus.
Right?
No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just
Now,
kidding.
have you had a situation like that?
So when it came to like my mediumship abilities, I realized my team was doing it first in my dream state. And then I had a message passed on from a dog.
Oh.
In one of my dreams. And so I was actually cleaning someone's house the next day who I knew the message was for. And she's always interested in my dreams. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be good. And the first thing out of her mouth is she's like, "It's my you're telling me my brother's gonna die." And I was like, "Oh shit. Oh god." I was like, "No, no, 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 no. The dog is just he's waiting. He just wanted to let you know to let your brother know that he's waiting for him when he passes. That's all." But that shut me down big time.
Oh,
And
the
then
reaction.
as more messages were coming through, because spirit team, it's like, oh, now she finally gets it in dreamland. Let's do reality land. So, it's coming in and it's like you go and deliver a message, and I had to get over it backfiring. Like, but then that was part of my lesson is just because you're given messages, and I think that was a really good question from that individual, doesn't mean you are responsible to deliver it.
Mm-mm.
And so now if I get messages on people, I'll be like, okay, team, you want that message delivered? You provide that opportunity and you provide them to contact me.
Yeah.
And have them somehow interlink a conversation into it. And then I'll open and pass on the message.
Do you also, because I always ask when I prep for a fair or going in for readings, I even ask my team, hey, whoever comes forward, I want confirmation from your side that I'm delivering the right message. And I will see little signs.
Oh, will you?
Yeah.
So you're new at TikTok, right?
I am. Well, on the live, I am.
Well, yes, live.
I've been on here since 2020.
When it comes to psychic fairs, I have never done that. I have been a reader for a shop, which one of the lessons I learned is if I'm not 100% mind, body, and soul, I have no business trying to give out readings at all.
Right. Oh, yes, definitely. Yeah. Check yourself and stuff. Because you have to be in alignment. So when I go to a psychic fair, I can hear and feel all the spirits. So I'm always telling them, take a number, get in line. Because they're all there. Like, oh, you guys are all together. Now we can, and I'm like, oh, chatter.
Yeah. Because like even some of the classes I've attended at the Conjuring Tree, I'm seeing spirits of the people that are there, that are living, that are attending the class with me, just like hanging around.
Right.
And I'm just like, I mean, there was one dude that I saw and he was too cute. And I still don't know who he belonged to. So like, that was going to be one of my questions for you is how do you determine what spirit belongs to what family member? And I'll give you another example too.
Okay.
But there is this African-American guy. He's got a bright yellow shirt on, a black tie, and he's wearing like checkered white and black pants. And it's like he's tapping. And I've seen him like 3 times at the Conjuring Tree. And I'm trying to identify who he belongs to because he definitely doesn't belong to me. But I'm like, he is
but he shows himself to you.
Yes. There are some spirits that I actually see in full form. I could tell you exactly what they're wearing and just whether they're fiddling with their hands, tap dancing with their feet. But it's really cute. But when I just recently took your crystal ball class, which was amazing.
Thank you.
One of the things that I'm moving forward on is if I do give readings is asking permission. If from that person, if they want to hear any messages, if there's any that come through. So that was something I learned new. But watching and observing these 2 women, I saw a face appear in the crystal ball. And so I was like, oh, that man belongs to one of them. The question is one.
Sometimes you can ask the spirit, who do you belong to? And depending to, so I always ask too when somebody sits in my chair, are you open and ready for a message from the other side? Some aren't. It kind of scares them, and that's okay. But I can feel them come in and they'll talk to me. And I'm like, are you for this person or are you for somebody like out waiting? And I'll get out waiting. Okay, so which one? And sometimes the spirits will just tell me, you'll know.
Well, that's not very nice.
Sis, they're making me work for it. No, 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 no. Spirit, you work for me. But no, I get it because I can sit and chat with them. Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself. Let me get to know you. So this one Saturday, Sage and I are at the conjuring tree. It is just us two, right? And all of a sudden I smell something. I'm like, do you smell that? He goes, smell what? I'm like, I smell like pancakes or something. I'm like, and I'm envisioning like the 1800s. Literally, I'm envisioning this. And then I walk away, come back, and I'm like, Sage, do you smell that? He goes, what? I'm like, I'm smelling homemade pancakes, 1800s, and whoa. And he goes, what? I'm like, I heard the back door open. And so Sage and I turn, literally like we're waiting for somebody to walk in. Nobody does. And I could feel a spirit. I could feel the energy walk up to me. I'm like, oh shit, she's here for me. Oh, and I looked at Sage. Oh, what did I do? She's here for me. Oh. And I'm like, hi. Sage is really? I'm like, yeah. Like she's standing right next to you. And then I'm like, why are you here for me? Not a relative, just a message, and I'll know when I find the person. It was just one of those moments. I'm just like, Sage, the spirit's here for me.
So do you hold on to messages that are given that okay, so I know whoever this message belongs to, it will come forward at
Yep.
the correct time. But it's the father holding her as a little girl, and he's rocking her in a rocking chair, and it's gonna make me cry because the song does. It's that one song, because I get a lot of songs. It's
Yeah.
um, somebody done somebody lonesome. You know
Oh,
that song,
yes. Oh, what is it?
but
Yes, I know the
he's
song.
singing it, and he's like, she's gonna he because what he told me is that was one of the last times he got a hold of his daughter before he
Oh.
passed. But he wanted to let her know that he's always with her. So when she hears that song, and I was like bawling when that, because the image
Right.
still comes in my head. And I was like, I know I'll run into your daughter one day.
Yeah. So, well, and that part of the spirit was reminding me of Little House on the Prairie. I used to watch that as a girl, and my grandma Penny had the whole book series. So I'm like, are you really from me or somebody else? No. And I heard, no, somebody else. You'll know when, and a couple days later,
She came.
yeah,
What's the longest you hold on to a message?
6 months. It's not like it's always at the front and center. It just clicks when the person starts talking
Yeah.
and it flows forward. Um, and that's where you have to trust.
Yeah.
You have to trust it. Because me, I'm like, but I'm just me. Why am I holding the message? And I also, to help with the messages, I always ask my guides and spirit, give me a movie form where I can kind of piece the message together. So for me, I'm a Star Wars freak. Yeah, that was my time period. I'm outing myself here. So like light and dark,
Yeah.
Luke and Darth Vader. You know what I'm saying? Like I piece that together, but it helps because we're so squirrely. We need little bits of information to piece together because sometimes the message comes in so fast.
Yeah.
I was just like, whoa, slow the brakes. And so I'll ask them, put it in movie form for me. And I'll refer Esther, she does Disney and
Yeah.
it connects. Like we connect. We all have those feelings and stuff. And I always ask the spirit, give me something that person's looking for. And I usually have my little table. I'll have little gnomes on there or my toothless or like little rubber ducks. Literally, the spirits will tell them, oh, I collected rubber ducks when I was a kid, or I played with
It's weird that spirit will have you bring stuff that you normally wouldn't bring or not even wear.
right.
Like there's certain colors, like
Yeah.
I will never be caught dead in, but on that particular day, I'm wearing that.
Yeah.
And it's like, my mother used to have a shirt like that, or blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, okay.
And don't forget too, you guys, you can always bring in an object or a photo because we can read the energy from the photo or the energy that's I'm gonna just grab my little gnomey gnome here, or from objects and stuff. And it's so cool because Esther does those classes too, where she'll bring pictures in or items, and it helps us because you get messages from each person, and it's so cool to see what comes through to the different people.
Yeah, it is, because everybody's different.
Okay, hold on, guys. I don't have my close-ups on, so I have to kind of lean in.
Does anybody on TikTok have a question for me and Tammy that's spiritual or spiritual gift related
or craziness? Like,
yeah.
Hello. They're all quiet. Like, you put us on the spot.
We won't say who asked the question, of course.
And now everybody's quiet. Oh, hold on, guys. Sorry. Okay, we'll go on to the next. Oh, is there something with that? I don't. Sorry. You guys were just playing with buttons on my phone.
So I have something unique that happened to me last weekend, and I've already discussed it with my roommate, and I asked one of my friends her thoughts and opinions. So I believe I got a glimpse of something from a different time period.
Nice.
So I was out in the middle of to rural America, and I was at a T in the road waiting to turn, and I got the impressions it was a 1940 car coming at me, but it was going really, really slow, which it was probably 4 lanes away. And I was like, dude, come on, it's 50 miles per hour. I got to turn. But I was just in the moment, like it was like time was slowing down, and I was watching the people in the car turn. So I could clearly see the driver, the middle person, and I got a glimpse of the middle. But I believe I witnessed a family from the 40s because of how, like, the little boy in the middle and the father, they were wearing the white shirts with black bow ties, but like the son had the cap hat. Oh, and then the father had like a round hat with like the wrapping around it with a band, and the woman was in blue. I just know her dress was blue, but I was like, man, that car's in really good condition. Like, it's something you would see in a car show. But I'm like, what is it doing in the country at 8:00 in the morning on a Sunday?
So I honestly believe, you know how we say the veil is thin, or that I honestly believe the spirits are with us all the time. And with our chaotic world right now, I think spirits are approaching us more now.
Oh, yeah.
And have you ever thought you might have had a past life in the 1940s?
I feel off of my dreams, one of my past lives had to be in a rural area because I am at complete peace and calmness.
Nice.
Like,
yeah,
the farmland, like the houses far in between, acres, just one house on several acres and 1-lane roads each direction. Like, I'm comfortable with that area. Don't know why, but I could possibly be.
Nice. So I do past life readings and Akashic records where we go and do a session and we open your book of life. One of my past lives is Victorian time period. I've always loved the home, the clothing, the keys. And I did an Akashic session and we explored that. I was an opera singer.
Oh, that's cool.
And you know what my son said to me? Why can't you sing your shit now?
That was previous life.
Well, thanks. Love you too. Because exactly, and I wasn't meant to sing in this life. There was actual work I needed to do in this life. But yeah, thanks, son. Love you too.
So what interests you in doing the Akasha records?
And
past life regression.
One, I know I was sent here to heal my ancestral line forwards and back of abandonment issues, bad abandonment issues. So I wanted to start exploring. I knew I'd done it Reiki wise, but I knew there was more. And my Victorian time period just kept coming, dreaming all the time. I'm like, there's something here I need to know. I need to journey and I need to know how to do this. Not knowing I'd been doing it all along.
Yeah.
I think we all have. We just don't realize we have.
I
And
think it
getting
comes out of
answers.
divine timing.
Yeah.
When you're ready to have that aha.
hmm And I have had the aha moment. And now I love teaching it and stuff to help people help themselves access it. And oh my gosh, some of the people I get to work with and taking it, I feel honored because I understand I'm holding space. I'm not the healer. I'm the one holding the space for them to help them heal, to get the answers they,
Or seeking.
yeah, like they kind of knew, but they just needed that confirmation. Um, and then it explained a lot of the stuff I was collecting. I collect keys like crazy, you guys.
She's the key master.
Um, have you ever explored your book of life, your Akashi records?
I have not explored it, but I do. How do I say this? I know I entered the Akasha records twice in my dream state for other people. The first time, it was really weird because it was like, at the airport where they have the walkway,
Yes.
but then they also have the moving walkway
Yeah.
in between, and it's just long, and it's just like white walls.
Yep.
I saw that in the dream state, but it was really weird because as I was walking, it was like pictures of people. So it was like different periods of their life going.
Yeah.
And some of the people I recognized, and I was like, oh, I didn't know her hair was black. Oh, I didn't know she was a cheerleader. Like I was seeing stuff, and then my eyes fell on to this one particular person. And I texted my friend because I woke up at like 3 a.m. I was like, hey, what does this name mean to you? And the picture she sent me was the picture I saw on the wall. And
No
I had
way.
no idea who this person was. And she's like, you've met this person. I was like, when?
Right?
And she's like, he's a resident at a place that I was working at part-time. And I was like, what? She's like, but I don't think he knew his name or anything. I was like, that was crazy. But the second time, I believe I was in the Akasha Records. It was a library setting, and I was walking down a ramp type thing, and I noticed a picture on the wall, and this person had their animal with them. But in the corner, I saw a door like halfway open. It was sort of closed, but there was whispering, but I could hear that there was going to be a forced leave um, of absence for this individual. And then I was like, and then I was walking down into the library itself, and it was like broken shards of crystal and glass all over the floor. And I was
wow.
picking it up. Fast forward a year later, that person was put on a leave.
No.
Yeah, from their profession. And I was like, holy crap.
Right? So, mind you, too, you will run into people from your past life. So, Levi at the country tree, he does chair massage on our psychic fairs. He's also a massage therapist. So, I can never say his name, Levi. I was like, no, you're a Nick. And everybody's like, no, Tammy, he's Levi. I'm like, no, he's a Nick. So I had to sit with it like, why do I keep referring to him as Nick? Then it came to me. He and I were brother and sister in a past life.
Oh, really?
Because I even wrote, so at Christmas time, I gave everybody a word for 2026 and I wrote it out. And I wrote Nick, not Levi. So I had to explain to him, if you ever hear me call you Nick, this is why. So now he and I need to explore this past life and see what we were brought together in this life to, if there's something to heal, correct, whatever. But I'm like, so if you ever hear me call you Nick, it's because that was your name and you were my brother. So sometimes people from your past lives will pop up in this life if you need to do stuff.
So the other time, I'm a cleaning lady, everyone. I have a cleaning business. I met a new general manager for one of my previous accounts, commercial accounts. And the minute I was in his office face to face, I saw flashes of him being like an executor.
Oh,
with like him dropping the what is it? Where they chop off your head.
oh,
I saw that and I was like, and just I felt the energy coming off of him. And the funny thing is this is the cool thing why you should do Akasha Records
yeah.
is some of your bad behavior from your previous life does still
Yes.
follow you. This
Yes.
guy gutted that company.
So
Like,
instead of people, it was, well, yeah,
well, instead of like killing him,
guillotine.
yes,
Mm.
you had massive people that lost jobs. You put that business out
He
of,
did it in a different way.
yes,
Holy crap.
but I was like, is that even possible to see
It is.
glimpses like that?
Yeah.
But I was still new to Akasha Records. That was just my team letting me know going into 2025, hey, you need to start taking Akasha record classes, get a better understanding.
Yeah.
Like right now, 2026 is going to be about Reiki. And I know the perfect teacher will come at the perfect time.
Nice. And always set those intentions, you guys. So yeah. So my mom and dad leveled me Reiki 1 and 2 in 2005 when I was graduating massage school. So my whole class took it. And I kept telling myself, oh, I'm never going to teach it. I'm never going to teach it. My ancestors went to my Reiki master in 2020 and said, oh, it's time for her to teach. I'm like, yeah, no. They're like, oh, yeah. They bothered her for a whole year. And she goes, Tammy, I'm like, oh, let me guess. My ancestors are a little loud and obnoxious. And I get you. So then and it's after that, exploring and getting mastered out, finding out is actually in my ancestral line, Reiki
Oh,
is.
that's cool.
So I have a unique ancestral line. So I'm Apache, Cherokee, Korean, and Mexican, all rolled up into this. Yeah. And I honor
fabulous.
And I honor all of it, not realizing it came down through my indigenous side and my Korean side.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, oh. And they literally, when I was being mastered out, showing me, it went from my dad, my biological dad, to my grandma, to a great, and it kind of showed me that. So I tell people, if you have issues with my Reiki, go talk to my ancestors.
See, my team brings, how do I say this? It's not a delay, but my ahas are delayed. We'll just put it that way.
Okay.
So I've owned a cleaning business since 2016. Now understanding, when I'm listening to music and stuff, I'm just chilling out. And then the downloads are coming and information's coming and more stuff is coming and I'm clearing energy and then of people's houses. And then I have the intuitive hit, hey, in mid 2025, it's like, okay, 2026, you better be looking at Reiki, chickie. And then I'm visualizing cleaning my clients' houses from a distance. Like I'm at home, but I'm visually walking their house and I have my selenite sword and I am cleaning the energy out of it when I'm not physically there cleaning their house. And I'm like, why am I doing that? What's going on? But I'm getting hits like that.
Yeah.
And then most recently, the last several months is because I was like, how am I going to do Reiki if I can't see? Because I still can't see the energy that I'm clearing out. What's happening to me now? My feeling sense is like hitting. So at your crystal ball class, the woman that sat across from me, I was like, this is unbelievable. I'm like rubbing my thing. And I was like, I just turned to her. I was like, does your arm hurt? And she's like, oh yeah, it's like pain. And she's like in the same area. I was like, yeah, I'm taking on your pain right now. She's like, well, it felt better once I sat down next to you. And I'm like,
that's because you took it on for her.
I'm like, but I was like, that's the second time I've done that.
Yeah.
And it's so weird because my roommate, I didn't know he was doing remote Reiki on me, but we were chatting one time, like a few weeks ago, and I was like, my knee. hurts. It's like someone took a baseball bat to it. And then all of a sudden, like, I'm feeling it like drain out. And he's texting me. He's like, I'm doing remote clearing on you right now. And I was like, oh my God, I can feel it.
Right?
I'm like, the being's going away. And he's like, yeah, now it's coming into me. He's like,
Release
it hurts.
let it go. Well, see, a lot of my Reiki is ancestral and intuition, intuitive. Like, I'll call my ancestors in. I'm like, okay, prep me for my client. And it'll be, I call it funny, but it's those aha moments. I'll have the right music on. I'll have, and I work with elementals, so I'll call the dragons, the unicorns, the fae, whatever needs to be done. And I always ask my Reiki ancestors, I want a confirmation from the client.
Okay.
That way, one, they're calling in their troops too. And I always ask, do I have permission? You know, I like to ground them, so I like, do I have permission to grab your feet? And then I like to touch their crown and stuff. And I just flow wherever. I don't start at one or the other. I go where I'm guided to go. And then I ask questions afterward because I don't want to kind of be led.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh my gosh, tell me, I was thinking of dragons and I had dragon music on. Or, hey, I was thinking about this and this popped up and I felt this, this, and this. And I could hear ringing and stuff. So I always confirm. I want a confirmation from my client too, because I want them, I'm holding space. I want them to know that they're the ones actually healing themselves. I'm the one holding the space, a safe space for them to
Heal
release that.
themselves.
Yeah.
So anybody that's not familiar with Reiki, describe Reiki.
Oh, thanks. Put me on the spot.
Well, you're the Reiki person, not me. Hello.
Right? Come on. But isn't she gonna learn? For me, Reiki for me is ancestral. Because all my Reiki, even my Reiki master knew when she mastered me out, it was going to come through my ancestors, my Korean line. That mine would be different because mine's very intuitive. So it's energy healing. So we're helping hold space for the client to allow them to release and let go. We can also help them cut cords. I drum a lot. I do rattles. I use instruments to help because our body remembers vibration. The soul does, and it helps them connect and release. So this is how I describe. Okay, you guys know the bloomin' onion from Outback? Okay, so usually you guys are up here already doing pilling, right? Reiki is going to be that deep rooted stuff. So this stuff is going to be like your sound badge, your massage, because our muscles remember every trauma we've been in. So that's what this is. And once you get through that, some of that trauma, that's where the Reiki is going to start, is that deep rooted stuff. That closet that we throw our shit in, that we don't want to deal with, eventually that door is going to burst open. And you'll start getting signs, little signs like, uh-oh, I need to do something. You can't put it on a back burner anymore. And you want to start working on it before the floodgate happens.
Yeah.
So that's how I describe Reiki.
Awesome.
Makes sense?
Makes sense.
Makes sense?
Now, she is Reiki. So do you do it remotely?
Yes, I do. So I have cousins in Florida. One of my cousins, her poor leg swells. She'll text me and say, can you send me some Reiki? I'm like, okay, yeah, let me know when you're sitting down. And so I thought I had her out. Oh, hold on, peeps. So a friend of mine made me a Reiki unicorn. Okay.
It's adorable.
To visualize. Oh, hold on. Whoops, there goes my cup. And another Reiki unicorn. Both been infused with Reiki.
Okay, show it this way.
Oh, here. There's one. And there's two. Believe it or not, these guys are amazing. So I'll lay this one down. I'll ask her what leg. And I will let her know, okay, I'm getting ready to send Reiki to you. And I'll concentrate. And then I'll just check in with the whole body. Like, is there something else going on that you need to release, some emotions? And I'll wait a couple minutes and then I'll text her.
Do you visualize like her soul energy, like everything that's...
Yes. Okay. So I'll be like, Cass, I'm going to throw you under the bus real quick, my cousin. So I'll be like, hey, you are representing Cass. What can I do for you besides this? Like, and I'll sit and literally have a talk, and I do cleanse my unicorns in between. Sometimes in a session, they'll actually hold them because
It's comforting,
it
especially
is.
if they have childhood trauma.
Oh my goodness, I know, right? And understand traumas happen to you, but you are not your trauma. So never let people like label you, okay? Okay. And my cup is mad because she's my butterfly cup and I didn't grab her.
So if any of you are interested in having remote Reiki, reach out to her.
Heck yeah, message me. Let me know that you saw me on my live because I get a lot of weird messaging. Have you guys found that, little creepers?
It's fun though.
I would probably be a millionaire by now if I like hit all those messages. Hey, I want to send you $5,000. I'm like, hey, I'm married. Oh, it's kind of creepy. Yeah.
So another thing that I am doing this year is I'm going to tap more into animal communication. But it's because I have a client that
I love that.
is pushing me a little. It's not pushing me. She asked me. And it's a little scary because I was like, I'm sorry, why are you asking me?
Because you're probably more in tune than you realize you are to animals.
I know. She told me that.
See?
She's like, you knew exactly where my cat threw up with just by the cat walking in the room. And she's like, and you went over there and you're like, oh, you threw up. Here, let me clean it. But no, I know my team over the last few years, I have been animals that have crossed my path. Sometimes they talk and they let me know stuff. So I was like, okay, sure.
I have a black cat. His name is Toothless, but I call him Dragon. And my husband laughs because he and I will have these conversations, and he's like, you guys have had a past life together. Like, I can tell the way you're communicating. And then he goes, are you talking to him like he's human? I'm like, he is human, just in cat form. Like, hello. I literally have conversations. Oh my God, you need to explore this. I love animals. So I'm just like, go explore this, please.
I told this particular client, because I haven't met these animals, that I want to start with impressions first.
Nice.
I mean, I already got one visual download in my head and I asked, and I just said, they said it was a favorite toy. I don't know if it's a current animal or a deceased one, but this is the color. This is what the object looks like. So I'm going to start with that.
That's good. That's a good start. Definitely. You got to definitely follow through on that one. You look at her. She's like, I don't know. I just threw her under the bus.
Hey, I have a lot on my plate, but
I know. Why? Listen, spirits, take it when they want me to do so many things, I'm like, pick one first. I have like 10 projects going on. Can we start with one, please?
it doesn't happen that way.
No.
But I have noticed that whatever your projects are or whatever is on your plate, it rotates.
It does.
So sometimes I'll go back to a book. Other times, like right now, I'm going to be taking tell the class that you're going to be teaching next month at the Conjuring Tree. Because I'm super duper
divination.
It's going to be exciting.
It is. I'm going to bring the different bowls I've read in. That is going to be fun. I'm teaching a lot of different divinations through April, May, June, probably through the whole summer and stuff. Because it's fun. Because when we're being creative, we connect more.
Yeah.
We really do. I got called out on water readings years ago, like in 2012.
Well, that's how I met you, is through water reading last year.
So I specialize, you guys, in water readings. It's amazing. So I have a bowl. I now have charms in a bowl. I fill it with water. You put your hands in, your intention, because you can't hide from water. Okay. And then when the client pulls out, I go in and read the charms, how they put them. Some people I can tell have ADHD. I can tell people that are organized freaks because they'll group themes and stuff. And then I'll go in and I'll read the energy that they put in the water. And what I love about water, it also heals while you're doing it. So a lot of trauma will come up, a lot of shadow work and stuff. And it's just where you are at that time. That's why I love water readings. I do kids water readings. And I got to do one yesterday for a 9-year-old.
Oh, really?
Um, she's wiser than me, and I'm 55. Yeah, she kind of reversed
The table?
yeah, and I'm just like,
But that's awesome.
oh, I feel so inadequate. But it's amazing because they're so like life hasn't happened to them, so they're so pure. And I love that. No, I love to learn from anybody. I always tell everybody, quit looking at the human age, look at the spiritual age.
Yeah.
Because she came in with her gifts and no veil has been closed on her. She knows things. I was just like, and I question that.
Just imagine, well, first, tell everybody the date that your water class is and what time and all that fun stuff.
It's on my phone. Do you have a?
I don't think I
Yeah, no.
did. I bring my phone?
My calendar. I'm so sorry, guys. My calendar is out there.
I didn't
Yeah, it's in April.
Well, what website can they go to?
Go to theconjuringtree.com. And our class calendar will be on there on the website. Each of the readers, I'm on there too. I know it's on a Thursday. I know it's.
I think it's April 24th. Do you know the time?
6 to 8. Next time, remind me to bring my calendar in. Yeah.
I don't know where I put my phone, or I'd be looking at it. But no, so if you are in the state of Utah and you want to see Miss Swampy Witch live, and me live, because I'll be at her class too. I'm excited.
I read every Saturday at the Conjuring Tree. I also do phone, so messenger. You reach out to me. Literally reach out.
Too.
Yep, I do Reiki and I teach, and I'm getting ready to put out the Akashi record session classes. I teach Reiki anytime you guys want. It's easier for me to schedule around you. What else do I do? Oh, I eat, sleep, and drink.
She does cute TikTok videos.
Oh, music. I do crazy TikTok videos. Please message me or ask me questions. I'm 55 years old. I have 10 kids. And before everybody freaks out, 2 are my biological, 8 are my step. I have 21 grandbabies, and I watch my youngest one now. He'll be 20 months on the 1st. And I do all my witchy crafty stuff. Oh, I even teach him. Yes, he is very connected. He was sent here to change the dynamics of both families, mom and dad's families. Yeah.
And that was one of the amazing classes last year that I got dragged to from my friend's daughter. And I wish my mom was nurturing, because you do have a whole bunch of kids that are coming into this world
gifted.
Yes.
Big time.
And they're not being nurtured, and they're being shut down.
Yeah. So Esther and I want to do some kids classes too. But reach out to her, her daughter.
Oh, she's 11, a cutie. I buy candy bars from her.
11 or 12?
I don't know. I know she's
is gifted too. So Esther knows how to encourage that. And so do I. I encourage it big time. I told my stepkids that I want to teach my grandbabies about spirituality. So I was raised a little bit spiritual, but then I was forced into religion at 8 years old. And then at 12, I was told, oh, I'll go to church and you'll do what they say. And even in my astrology chart, I have issue with religion. You think? So reach out, you guys, and talk. Come and see us Rachel comes to classes. At the Conjure Tree, every Wednesday from 7 to 8 is a free class. It's different every week, but it's a free class. Tea and tarot are on Tuesday. So
From 7 to 9. You'll
Yeah.
see me majority of the time.
I'm taking Andy's tarot class right now because Tarot and I just have issues. Too structured. I like oracle, free flowing, but I want to learn, and I like how he teaches.
I love that.
So it's a new challenge for me.
So we are about almost an hour in.
Oh wow, that went fast.
Anybody got any final questions?
And I'm trying to. Yeah, you guys, I am very.
Or any type of questions?
And thank you guys that joined and are listening. I'm like, I can't even see from the glare. Sorry, guys.
She's doing fantastic.
Oh my! Hold on, guys. Hold on.
What is that?
Oh,
Just click it.
I love that for my sister. Okay. I collect, I'm the only girl of 6 boys. I don't have sisters, so I find soul sisters. That was one of my soul sisters.
Woohoo!
Mm-mm. Rachel doesn't know, but I'm collecting her too. She'll be a soul sister too.
I'm right there. I'm right there. Right.
Hold on, guys. There she is. Oh, I should wave over here. Hey, what's up, peeps? I am gonna get a YouTube channel, you guys.
We're gonna make that happen today for her.
Yeah. So
a Swampy Witch.
Yeah.
But I'm also on TikTok. I'm RC77
Oh, here we go.
Oracle.
Oh no, invite. Oh, join. Okay, you guys, we're still learning. I hope this is working. Say hi. Okay.
But don't worry if you're too shy to ask questions. A lot of people, they can reach out to you on TikTok and send you a message with a question.
Just let me know you were on the live. Because like I said, we get some creepers on TikTok.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And you can email me at rc77oracle@yahoo.com. And you can send me questions there and they will be on the next live. But actually, I do have one more question. And this was part of.
We're trying to figure out. You guys let me know when it says invite. I keep trying to push it, but it doesn't tell me.
The girls that I was sitting at the table with, the one girl kept turning to me and she's like, I need to strengthen my intuition. I need to strengthen my intuition. And I was like, you need to stop second guessing yourself. So I guess I have 2 questions for you. Is what would you tell someone that wants to strengthen their intuition? But this one is more of, now that I'm feeling anybody who's sitting around me, I'm pulling in their physical pain in their body. I'm taking it in. What is a way for me, or how do you do it, where you're with a group of people? And of course, in these classes, I'm letting all my walls down for everything can come through. Like, I was not expecting to see stuff in the crystal ball. And I was like, so proud of myself. I was like, oh my God.
You did amazing. There will be a part 2.
But how intuition, and then how do you, when you are in group settings like that, how do you not take on other people's shit?
So for intuition, understand first, intuition is going to be that first gut ping.
Yeah.
The second is going to be your ego talking you out of it. So I always tell everybody, hold on just a sec, test yourself. I'll have my husband put things under like a cloth, and I need to feel it. He can't tell me nothing. And he and I played this game a lot too. What do you feel? First thing, what are you thinking? And testing it with somebody to help you. Go out and okay, so good intuition. My husband will be like, I will get a front parking spot. I'm like, no, you won't. Guess who gets the front parking spot?
Him.
Yeah, because he trusted his intuition.
Intuition.
So I play it when I drive to the country. I will get so many green lights in a row, and it happens. So just testing yourself, make it a game, like a kid's game. How can I remember those little cards?
That you
Memory?
would- yeah.
Yeah, that's your intuition, trusting it. So for me, I usually, when I go out public, I bubble myself. I literally have a disco ball. That way, anything negative or bad that's sent to me is mirrored and sent right back to the sender. That way, it doesn't touch me. It's not mine. So when I go in, I prep my guides, and obviously we have protectors at the Conjuring Tree, and I ask them, "Hey, I'm going in. I'm going to teach. I need to let my guard down, but don't.
Your live will end in 4 minutes and 57
Oh,
seconds.
I don't know what to do.
Boom.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, we have to drag puzzle pieces. Make sure it's still
Sorry, guys. We got kicked off real quick. So what I do is I call in my team. I call in the Conjuring Trees team and say, "Hey, I'm teaching. I need to reach everybody, but don't let things attach to me." And then after every reading, after every class, I literally cut the cords and energy to it
Okay.
and leave them because it's not mine. And I do that all the time. Think of yourself real quick as you start out as a block of cheese. By the end of the day, you look like Swiss cheese, and you need to fill it back up with your energy and release everybody else's energy. So keep that
So
in
if
mind.
I'm in a class like that and the person sits down next to me and my arm starts hurting, just immediately cut it
Yeah, just
and
say,
just
"Okay,
say, I'm
this
still
isn't mine."
staying open, but
Yeah.
it's not mine. Get
Yep.
it off of me.
Yep. Yes.
Okay, send it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I literally do the cutting of the cords.
So you do the hand motions.
Yeah. Like this is their energy, and I'm cutting it from it
Okay.
because it doesn't belong to me.
Okay.
And stuff because I have to be open too. So yeah, I've learned to do that.
Yeah, I prepped. I know when I'm around a lot of people, hence my huge soda. I need the sugar to keep going.
Yes.
'Cause
And
I
make
get
sure you're
drained.
having protein and a little sugar to kind of balance that energy. So one of us for a fair will bring protein, somebody will bring
All sugar items.
yeah, so we can balance it because it literally will deplete you of energy.
Yeah.
So and the live is getting ready to end. So you guys please reach out or to Rachel.
But thank you for joining us. You can actually see this live on her page because it saves on your page.
Yes.
My recording will go to my YouTube RC77 Oracle and it'll set. But if you have any questions again, email us.
Yeah.
If you're in Utah, come out, say hi, join some of the classes.
Heck yeah. Come on. Conjuring Tree is off Redwood Road in West Jordan. I don't know the exact address.
7200 South.
Oh, thank you. See? I just drive there.
But other than that, have a good weekend.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love you all. Thank you for joining us. And now I got to figure out how to shut
Let me end mine.
So you're going to just see us be weird.